Viewers' discretion is advised. If you are very sensitive, you get offended easily, and cannot handle the strong graphic language in this video, do not even watch it. Then he was like, do I have a toy? What kind of sick shit was that?
Not a lot can juggle both like me, cause no one got it like baby did. Baby did.
Story time on dating online, meeting somebody off Bumble. There was this guy named Alec, and I had met him off Bumble. I was on Bumble because everybody say go on Bumble if you want something serious. Tinder is just for hookups. And I came across this guy, and he had a daughter in his picture, and I was like, oh, he a baby daddy. Baby daddy. I started talking to him, and he was a really sweet guy. 2 days later, we had made plans. And the plans was that we were supposed to like hang out. And I was like, I'm not going to come to your house at nighttime or whatever. I'm all about meeting in public. But he was like, what if it's in the daytime? And then I'm like, okay. So we were supposed to hang out Saturday in the daytime. Saturday comes around and nobody, no response. So then I had texted him, no response. So I was like, oh, you one of those type of people. So I had just left him alone. Like, you not about to waste my time and tell me that you want to hang out and then just leave me on scene. So then a couple days later, he had swiped up on my story because I posted something goofy. And then I was like, so what happened to you Saturday morning? And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I had to get my daughter, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, why didn't you just tell me you had to get your daughter? Why you just didn't respond back to me? So then he was like, I'm sorry, whatever. When do you want to hang out? I was like, let's hang out Thursday. If you can't hang out Thursday, then just let me know. Like, I'm gonna be understanding. So Thursday comes around. Thursday morning, he's like, I'm not up to hanging out Thursday. I just don't feel good. And of course, I expected it because you stood me up the first time. I'm gonna expect that. So Thursday night, I ended up hanging out with my ex-best friend, Tom. We don't talk no more, but me and Tom hung out. The boy, I guess he saw me with Tom and was like, let's hang out. But I'm gonna be real with you. I'm looking for somebody to cuddle, like, you know, get down. First of all, how you gonna say you wanna cuddle knowing that I'm not that type of person? I'm not one of these one-night stands, like, and he was like, I'm just looking for it. If you don't want to do it, I understand. So first I'm just like, nah, screw him. Then I was like, I haven't had sex in a long time. Why not?
Bitch, what? Bitch, what?
I go home. I get ready. Then he started asking me the weirdest shit. Like, he started asking me weird ass shit. And it made me question. First thing he asked was, do I like anal?
Nigga, you gay.
I thought we was just having some casual sex. And he's like, okay, never mind. We don't gotta do it. Then he was like, do I have a toy? What kind of sick shit was that he asked? I assume he asked me if I had a toy because I said if you can't last more than 1 minute, I'm not even wasting my time. Oh, hell no! First of all, are you gay? Like, are you bisexual or something? Let me know because I'm a full straight person. He's like, no, I'm not. Me and my baby mama, we've been together for 5 years. That's all we've been doing. And I'm just like, well, first of all, I just want regular sex. I'm not into that gay stuff, that foreplay stuff, none of that. He was like, okay, we can just do whatever you want to do or whatever. And then I was like, nah, you know what? I don't think I'm going because this must be some kind of joke. Because at first I just thought he was just trying to say that so I don't come over. But then he called me, FaceTime me, and oh my gosh, his voice was so hot. He looked at hot. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. You know what? Whatever. So I drove over to his house. It was only 20 minutes. And during the time that I was driving, it was certain things that was kind of stopping me or preventing me to go. Like, the first thing was I had left something upstairs once I got in the car. And if I was to go on back upstairs, I was not coming back down. The second thing was there was a car accident and it made me have to detour it a long way. So that was like another thing that made me realize, am I not supposed to go? So then I get to his house. Oh, he's the same person, but his arms was kind of smaller and he was a smaller guy compared to his photos. So that was a turn off. Oh, I had asked him, I was like, do you have any pot or something, you know, so I can loosen up, because when I'm around new people, I get crazy, and you will find out. So he gave me a dab, right? Like a dab. And when I smoked that dab,
I got high as fuck.
like, I thought I was on crack, acid, or something, because everything started changing. Like, your world, like, starts going different. Everything started moving slow. Your vision go slow. Like, and I started tweaking out. And he was like, don't worry, just lay back, lay down, relax. I'm not gonna hurt you. Soon as he said, I'm not gonna hurt you, I start getting paranoid. Like, why would you say that to me? Like, soon as you say that, I'm gonna think the opposite. So I'm freaking out, because I'm thinking, I know if I was to lay down, I go to sleep. I was scared that he was gonna try to touch me or something. So I was like, you know what? I can't do this. I'm sorry. I gotta go. He was like, you're gonna leave? Actually, I'll talk to you later, shorty. Matter of fact, I won't talk to you at all. And then I was like, boy, I don't care, bro. What the? I grabbed my coat and I left. And I drove down the street, and here he go messaging me, I'm sorry, please come back, blah, blah, blah. Nah, bro, you just blew the hell out of me. Like, you just gave me this whole drug. You really just tried to drug me out so you could do whatever the hell you want to me. And I was so lucky that I was able to get the hell up out of there. So what I had to do, I was so high I couldn't drive, right? Because everything was, like, sparkling. Like, everything was functioning. Like, my vision was not there. I had to pull in a parking lot. And I had to call my friends. Like, I called Tom and Andrea. And I was like, yo, I'm high. Yo, I think he put me on acid, Molly. And they was like, no, you just high as hell. Like, dabs will make you feel like a crackhead. And next thing you know, I fucking fall asleep with Tom on the phone. I was asleep for 2 hours in that parking lot. Gone. And I woke up. He blocked me on Snapchat. Tom was still on the phone. And I was still high. And so I had to, like, work it out. I wasn't high, but I was like, I have to go home. So I went home, went to sleep, tired, woke up tired. I was asleep for 10, 12 hours. Just don't know what people can do to you, what kind of drugs. Like, everybody said I was just high as fuck. I shouldn't smoke. But at the same time, I was gone. I was out of there. I don't smoke. So lesson of the day, don't do drugs. Don't meet anybody random offline. Like, protect yourself.
Lock and juggle both like me, cause no one got it like